In Imperial China, there existed a punishment so feared that its name alone was enough to make people confess. It was called Língchí, translated, slow slicing, known in the West as death by 1,000 cuts. It was reserved for the most serious crimes against the state: treason, patricide, killing a master. The condemned was tied to a post in public. An executioner made hundreds of small, precise cuts, designed to keep the person alive and conscious for as long as possible. It was always performed in public. The spectacle was part of the punishment, a warning to every witness. Attendance was often mandatory. The emperor wanted his subjects to understand exactly what defiance cost. The number of cuts was part of the official sentence. Executioners were trained specialists. This wasn't random cruelty. It was a precise science. Western missionaries and historians who witnessed it in the 1800s described it in precise detail and were haunted by it for the rest of their lives. The threat alone made many confess before the sentence began. Those who didn't face the full execution. The last recorded execution by Língchí took place in 1905. It was abolished shortly after. Even the Qing dynasty eventually decided it had gone too far. It was practiced for over 1,000 years. Photographs from its final years still exist and remain some of the most disturbing images ever recorded. Today, it's studied by historians and psychologists as one of history's most extreme examples of state-controlled fear. What makes it truly disturbing isn't the cruelty. It's that it was never chaos. It was always the law, ordered, documented, and carried out by the state. History's darkest punishments were never accidents. They were systems built, maintained, and defended by people who believed they were keeping order. That's the part worth remembering.